Bookshelves, those are always good.
The Last Frontier, Chapter 1. Kaiser's Rise to
Kaiser's
Power.
Rise to Power.
Macabre.
Macabre. Interesting.
Recipes of the 15th Century, Volume 2. Man in Dreams Flyer.
Have you seen this man?
This is a good RNG spot. New Poems of Love and Torment. Pile of books. They seem to be in bad shape. Could this possibly be a throwaway pile? 17th century poetry is left here, open. The language has changed a great deal since then. You don't bother seeing the effort right now. That was incredibly strangely written. That was like me reading 17th century poetry and then what's happening? Time for lots of reading. Was this one of the ones that you picked up? Love and Torment?
Yes.
The New Poems of Love and Torment, written by Ron Chambara. The book contains age-old writings of the famed poet Ron Chambara. This book concentrates on the latter half of his lifetime in production. Poem 1, The Blackened Heart. Stacks are high. Stakes are high. You are also and more so. Live your life and play with my blood torso.
Okay.
Fuck. Stakes
it's like
are
hardly
high.
A rhyme.
Stakes are high. You are also and more so. Live your lie and play with my blood torso. Should be bloody torso. Who would believe all your tries to blacken my name, dead crow, as a prize? Ew, give us smooth. They say that a tear only dries, so I want to see the day even Grogoroth cries.
I can't tell if this is supposed to be like bad poetry in universe or if the translation is just really awkward.
Yeah. They will come to know this day as the cruel age. They will come to this page as the fourth phase. Won't you die? What? Mahavar. Okay, immediately spelled differently. The sights of Mahabre. You have seen them too, haven't you? In your dreams, you wander for one lifetime with silhouette of this city in horizon. You have seen the twin towers that rise next to a black night sky, those macabre obelisks telling tales of some older, more cruel age. You have seen the grand gate with its maddening murals and spirals, patterns beyond understanding. It's not like the sound of wind howling between those hollow streets wasn't enough. You also hear the sound of local residents, even while all comprehension would dictate that this place is long abandoned. You still hear them. You are not alone in this vile part of world. In your dreams you have seen it, haven't you? The city of Mahabre, the city of gods, or Mahabre. Do you know it exists here?
That's intriguing. Has Mahabre become a place that's just unanchored from physical space now? Because that is kind of what it was like in Fear and Hunger 1. The Last Frontier, the Vinland Colonial, Chapter 1. Legends report that in the year 1009, a group of explorers from Oldegord first made contact with the island region of Vinland. This is the first written record of the continent. The next confirmed case dates back to year 1310 when a small fleet from Abyssonia ventured into the dark waters of the west. However, it would take another 200 years before an established trade route would be formed, again by the seafarers of Oldegord, in the year 1577. It was during this escapade the continent was named Vinland, translating to wine land, supposedly because of the amount of wine required to wipe the memories clean of the land and the horrors it contained. not
Oh.
exactly true. That's a fun warping of history of what Vinland.
Unkind read.
Yeah, that's fun. If you're not aware, Vinland was the name that the I believe the Norse or the Danish explorers way back in the day gave America. So it's America that they're referring to. Despite the existence of the continent becoming more common knowledge among the scholars of the Western world, ventures to the said land were very rare. To said land were very rare. In the year 1650, a scholar from the Vatican City wrote the following description of the land. The soil consists of minerals that seem to reject sunlight and warmth altogether, causing the ground to look like a contiguous, colorless black mass where it is hard to measure the depth of each hill and basin with a naked eye. And the few plants that manage to grow on this hostile ground end up taking these very same features. Thus, the landscape merges together as far as the eye can see. Just endless darkness. If you are lucky, the clouds might shift a little, and you can at the very least tell where the land ends and where the gloomy sky begins. The land is cursed. The land is morbid and dark. Each settler comes back with vivid stories of very personal nightmares they went through during their stay in Vinland. The discovery of this continent is the biggest mistake the mankind has ever made.
Brutal. So in this universe, America is just this void.
Yeah. Man in Dreams.
15th Century, Volume 2. This book contains traditional recipes dating back to the 15th century cuisine. The recipes are collected from the memoirs of Anders Rondon. Revelist. It appears that Chef Anders has a serious rivalry with the previous royal chef, Alexei or something.
Yeah, Alexei.
The rivalry escalated to the murder of the latter, after which Chef Anders created a royal feast out of his remains in all secrecy. Not that secret, he wrote a book about it. Now that you look at it, the book seems to be more about royal gossip than food recipes. You got goulash and mushroom stew. How do I make a goulash? Dried meat, tomato, paprika is a goulash. Mushroom stew is just made of penny buns.
Yeah, you just need lots of them.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's great news.
Yeah.
One day I'll learn how to make the turtleneck recipe. I bet it tastes great. Kaiser's rise to power.
The Midnight Gazette, January 31st, 1936. Wow. So, Fear and Hunger 1 must have been 400 years ago? If the people from Vinland opening up the routes in the 1500s is when Ragnvaldr went.
Yeah.
So that's 400 years difference. Interesting. Appointment of Kaiser as Bremen Chancellor has been made official today. In approximately 14 years, Kaiser has brought into being the greatest popular movement Bremen has ever seen. In fact, one of the greatest that history registers. This mysterious man, who seems to remain in secrecy under his now trademark hood, rose to popularity seemingly out of nowhere. Just witnessing him giving one of his famous speeches to masses makes it very obvious why both the high and low class fell under his charms. Kaiser's energy is a sight to behold. In a short amount of time, Kaiser has managed to unite the Midwestern nations under the flag of Bremen. He formed the special troops, the Marching Men of the Knight's Day, which effectively have been expanding the Bremen reign at a rapid rate. A rate that has made the leaders of the Eastern Union worried. Where these turns take the world cannot be foreseen. His acts can very well be described as vile and monstrous, but only future history can tell if his means justify the ends.
Of the Kaiser.
Yes.
Man in Dreams flyer? Have you seen the Man in
Prehevil.
Dreams? Oh. Over the past week or so, since the full moon, people all over Prehevil and its neighboring settlements have seen this face in their dreams every night. If you're one of them, or if you have any information that can help identify this person, please contact us.
Interesting.
Same text.
So he has been contacting quite a few people since the start of the festival.
The flyer tells to contact us, but there's no contact information to be found on the flyer. Cool. Contact Prehevil. Is there anything else here new?
No, I don't think so.
I think we read everything else here before.
Yeah.
Including both the soldier's diary and the soldier's letter. It's very funny to me that every time I die, I'm like, I don't really feel like doing that again right now. So I go somewhere else, and just a whole new thing opens up. That's wild. I don't respect doors.
Ooh, another bookshelf. Newspaper article. Interesting.
Newspaper article. The only one. Just generic name, newspaper article.
The week-old newspaper article about the supposed end of the Great War II. Two of the biggest powers in the Western world, the Eastern Union and the Bremen, settled for peace after the last aggressive push by the Bremen troops happening just days prior to the treaty. Bremen troops seized the power in a small city of Prehevil, located in central Bohemia, just west from Lake Verdite. The last push was considered especially aggressive, and it is widely considered to have been advanced the peace agreements on a larger scale. Another major factor behind the peace was the joint assaults against the Eastern Union on both the Western and Eastern fronts. From the west, the remnants of the Kingdom of Rondon kept attacking the Eastern Union from the east. The Kingdom of Edo continued their campaign after prior defeats, so that's Japan. The article goes on and on about the small details, but that seems to be the gist of the article.
I wonder how World War II differs when America is just this black void, uninhabited.
Yeah.
I got the EP mask again. I'm so EP.
Check the desk.
You're never going to believe how EP I am.
The epee mask is technically worse than what you're wearing right now, I think. I guess it has more damage coverage, though.
Lavender. Pep pills. Yeah. I never know what to do with... They just periodically let you light candles, and I'm not sure if it's ever a good idea.
I think it just expands the range you can see, so sometimes it's going to be not good because it won't actually help you see anything and you're not in danger. And other times maybe it will be, I'm not sure. Like maybe in a dungeon or something.
Broke all the glass. From afar, the statue looked convincing and nice, but upon a closer look, it's pretty crude. Crude? Bully the statue, can't fight back. There's some cleaning equipment stored here. They're no use to you. I never clean anything. I will take this purifying talisman for unrelated reasons. The fuck are you?
Newcomer, new comes, then the new go. Just in time for dinner. Sit down. Newcomer, isn't it peaceful here? I'm glad to see you're not a complete loony yet, unlike those others. You saw those people, didn't you? One can only wonder what happened to the folks around these parts. They've drifted far from humanity. Only thing they seem interested in is scavenging the scraps around the old town. He's talking about the moon scorched.
It's also just a trip and a half to have a distinctly inhuman-looking character talk about how other people are drifting from humanity.
Yeah. How am I to have in-depth discussions with them? I want to talk about poetry, music, culinary arts.
What happened here?
We're in the same boat here, my friend. I don't have the answers. Heard the Bremen military meddled with something. Some say the moonlight scorched this earth into something unrecognizable. And town folks say it's always been this way. Newcomer, you haven't touched your food yet. These are rare delicacies you can only find in Prehevil. I've traveled from afar just to experience them. How? He's the mayor of Prehevil. How did he travel far to get Prehevil goods?
He's the new mayor of Prehevil.
Clearly.
He just replaced the previous one.
Yeah. Pick these, for example. Don't they look absolutely delicious? Use your imagination. Food can be as inspiring as the highest forms of painted art and the most complicated musical arrangements. What comes to mind when you look at these dangling beauties? Those are testicles.
Immediately, yes. Meatballs, kidneys, embryos, cotton candy, duality of mind. They look disgusting. Should I be like, whoa, deep? Or will he be just insulted by that attempt?
I'd say like kidneys or duality of the mind or embryos, maybe. Like those three are the three.
Duality of the mind.
Now you're just showing off. What the hell is that supposed to even mean? You're even taking this seriously. Let's see. Yeah. What about this little squirmy thing? What comes to your mind?
I dare not say.
Get that thing off my face.
Whoa.
I'd just say either local sausage or male genitalia.
Male genitalia.
Such vulgar talk on my dinner table.
We insulted him twice. What is up with
The gentleman rises from the dinner table to confront you.
His face is incomprehensible. Maybe I should try talking to him. Oop, that's a sound.
I like this music.
I don't think we're gonna get along.
Nope.
With this here fork and knife, eat the rich. Oh, he makes gurgling sounds. Ow, I'm weak to getting stabbed. A common human trait. I'm sad now. They see me looping. Well. Never quite made it back to the person that wanted the woodsman's head. But we did end up new places. Should be pretty easy to get back to where I just was, though. Take the head again. Not. Why not?
Yeah, well, we still need to go to the village to give the woodsman's head to the guy in the shack.
Just that I was happening to try to go through that way. I can go all the way around.
Yeah, I think that's just what you got to do.
Do 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 do. So long to take this route. Part of what makes the movement feel really strange is the way that, like, whenever you move diagonally, you're moving left and down at the same speed, so you're just moving twice as fast. There's an inherent wrongness to the way that you just kind of slide. I'm back, dickheads. There's the river. There's the path ahead. Okay. So now we're approaching where the moon scorched were.
Yep.
Wonder if they hide during the night because of the moon, what does a scorching?
I don't know.
One of these days, this moon is gonna scorch all over you. Oh, those two are there. No. Oh, the fire. Flickering light in the bonfire soothes you despite the horrors waiting you outside. The issue, among others, is I don't actually remember where this guy was, but I do think he was near the beginning.
He was inside of a shack.
Yeah. Here's a shortcut for later, potentially. One day.
Yeah.
Around here, I think these guys weren't moving yet. He might just be here. The hatch.
No, that's the hatch down to the underground area.
That's an enemy.
That's an enemy right there, yeah. To the left, I think you can go though. Like there's a... No, like up to the left.
Yeah, the bridge.
Yeah.
Just trying to fully search the area, because there it is. That's gotta be it.
Yeah.
Hi! Oh yeah, that's where we saw the model before. This guy.
Yeah.
The dark corner of the unwanted and the undesired, where they dump the diseased, stillborn, and now the moon scorched. Welcome, a fresh one. Welcome to the shit pit of Prehevil.
Nice decoration you got there.
Under the ever-watching eye of the dead.
I want more, though. I want the one who swiped the old town down. The woodsman. Then I want the one who condemned us down here. I want the filthy priest. Woodsman head.
The woodsman.
That's it. Alright.
The high priests of the city. They want to have their cake both ways. They spit on us and condemn our depraved ways, but when the time comes for the ceremonial gifts to their unknown gods, they take their elevator down here.
Oh, the elevator goes up then. If that is the right one.
Show no remorse, let their blood flow.
Alright, so this is irrelevant until we find who the priest is then. Oh! I didn't mean to attack him. Or he attacked me? I accidentally skipped it. That could have gone better. Or paprika for those recipes we don't have anymore. So helpful. All the barrels are tripping me up because they have this optical illusion where they look like they're full. Or they look like they're already empty, and then you click on them and then they look more empty. The lid itself looks like the object is empty. Derelict house. That guy's got a gun. Okay, so we've been there before. And then there she is. It's also not going anywhere at this point. Alright, so this whole path sucks. we turned the head in, but it doesn't matter till we have both. These guys are already alert, so I can't really get around them, probably. Not gonna be a great way to get back into town at this point. God, he's just coming. Nope. Alright, well, this is over. Critical shot. Oh. Not quite, I guess. So we learned that you can turn the head in, which we knew, and that's about it. We learned that you won't get anything until you turn both in.
Yeah.
Back to the mayor. Glad I took a stupid route to the mayor the first time, because that meant a stupid route to the headsman the first time, because then we found the mayor stuff.
Yeah. Well, now we know that's there.
Yeah, the thing I set out to learn about wasn't very helpful, but the thing I found instead, something's up with that. We still need to finish exploring the mayor's house. I might as well just saw the head off, I guess, even though I'm definitely not gonna succeed at this run either. I was gonna say we're hearing this sound a lot less this run, but this playthrough, but now I'm inviting it constantly. Hello, ma'am. Maybe this time the mayor can give us the damn recipe book that lets these items be more helpful. Here we are again. Check around behind. Anything else to do?
I mean, it just seems we're starting to hit a wall where we have a few different options. We need to just find our stumble our way through in order to open up more paths. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, I mean, I keep thinking, oh man, I'm out of options. All I can do is retrace my steps, but then I keep finding another thing to do. It's hard to say. But in this case, like, there could be different dialogue options that lead to different outcomes, or just different things to check out around here. Potentially entire rooms I didn't even try yet, because I kind of stumbled into him where I think at the time I felt like there was somewhere else to go still.
Yeah.
Prehevil document. Nothing else will get more RNG items that are sorted in no particular order, it seems. Looking back at the history of this place, there's been a settlement here for as long as the history books cover the area. It is always centered around the mysterious hollow tower that works a central pillar of the community. The city flourished during the cruel age in the 1600s, but it quickly fell from prominence the closer we got to the modern times. I understand the city is medium in size as far as cities in Eastern Europa go, but still I find it hard to believe that this place would serve as a hub for any kind in a civilized world. For some reason, the government officials insist that Prehevil keeps its capital identity, despite it being one of the more remote and unwelcome cities in all of Bohemia, if not all of Europa. The only explanation I can come up with is that the country is proud of the old archaic rites that still go down in the city, and they want to show their full support. If you were to visit Prehevil and sightsee its small center, you'd see glimpses of its ancient glory days, still well and alive in these modern times. Do not let the Western-style shopping district with its latest movie posters and advertisements fool you. The locals still worship the old world order in the dank and crumbling parts of the town. Ritualistic murder sites are just around the corner, no matter where you are in the city. While the churches look to be dedicated to our one true god, Olma, from the outside, insides tell a whole different story. Ancient gods without name in any known language still linger in those crypts. And why wouldn't they? You can hear the priests chant their masses in the moonlit alleys during the dead of the night. The whole wicked city is a playground for the ancient beings, and the people living there offer themselves to the first taker without second thought. Based.
Yeah, interesting.
Free matches and some bullets. Very different outcome than last time with the drugs. Lure me up, Captain.
So I guess now we know we just gotta be nice. Ooh, Skin Bible. We got something good this time. Venushka.
Venushka, there it is. Hello.
Oh, that's cool. The cycle of destruction and creation is seen in its purest form in nature. Thus it comes as no surprise that the very god of nature, Venushka, is an offspring of the two older gods, Grogoroth and Sylvian. Like the nature of mankind, the nature of Venushka too can change from fiery raging volcanoes to serene grasslands where a gentle wind lulls one to sleep. Similarities between nature and mankind are fitting, as both grow up sucking the many bosoms of Sylvian. After all, both were born from the same loins.
Sylvan titties.
Venushka and the representation of humanity, Almer, the ascended one, are considered equal. Neither of the two stands taller. What is Venushka's is for the men to reap, just as the nature reaps our old and weary. The mark of Venushka raises the otherworldly offense of its wielder. So that's magic up. The text includes the sigil of the Venushka and instructions on how to use it. Cool.
I'm getting scared because of the scary titties. Oh, moldy bread. That's probably not used for cooking. There we go. Stave off the error messages for a few more minutes. The error messages of humanity.
Last Frontier, we already read that one. Kaiser,
Alchemy
Volume 2. Skin Bible Sylvian. Wow, we're getting a lot of lore.
The same one twice? No. Sylvian was just mentioned in Venushka.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
I was right, it is Sylvian. Nice. Sylvian, the goddess of love, lust, and creation. Her symbol is a vagina. Look at that. That deserves to be censored.
That is just an entire vagina.
She created men and women at the dawn of time. From the very first moments, she loved her children dearly. Over time, her love blossomed into a more obsessive form. She would take a more hands-on approach in controlling the direction her children took in life, always having their best interests in mind, of course. Once she realized her children would never return the same amount of affection back to her, her love took a more twisted form. Sylvian forced mankind more to her liking and closer to her own image with her gift to humans, the love magic, otherwise known as the flower magic. For a brief moment in history, mankind fell into a craze of fleshly delights. As a synchronized mass, a sea of naked people in the middle of coitus would pulsate and waste their days. Sylvian is often associated with Grogoroth, the god of destruction, and their offspring Venushka, the god of nature. The mark of Sylvian raises the otherworldly protection of its wielder. Nice. So we
Remember
have
the little
magic
orgy
defense from
people?
that. Yeah, the rabbits. And then we had the Alchemilia Volume 2.
Contains recipes for the mercury vial, the white vial, and the yellow vial. No.
That's awesome.
I want blue herb. Intermediate level of alchemy. Alchemilia Volume 2. The effects of different colored alchemic substances are listed here. Yellow plus oil equals highly flammable. Blue plus fly amanita, antidote for poison. Golden chanterelle plus golden chanterelle equals nitrous liquid. What is that?
Nutritious
one?
liquid.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, it's the chanterelles, the yummy mushrooms. So that gives us... So the yellow vial is nutritious. It feeds our hunger.
A vial full of yellow-colored mucus. The smell is very salty, but might be edible. We do not want for edible objects. Then we combine that with oil to make flammable stuff, like a Molotov cocktail, I guess. I wanted to learn how to craft healing. The 4 Ages of Modern History. That's a lot of text repeating. Including that one line over
Latin,
there that's clearly
way.
repeating on the right.
Yeah, it's just Latin. I looked it up after we ran into it last time, and obviously I couldn't read it, but it is just Latin text. I think it's just placeholder text.
Like when people spam like lorem ipsum or whatever.
Lorem ipsum dolor sit emet, yeah.
The 4 Ages of Modern History. The modern age and modern chronology, that seems basically redundant, begins from the birth of our Lord, the Ascended One, Olimar. There are many fabricated religious texts about Almar, but there is enough evidence to prove that Almar did indeed exist as a real person at the time. His birth would mark as the first age. The second age started from the reign of the so-called New Gods in the year 410. There are texts about different new gods prior to this event, and the concept did exist in ancient times as well, but this group of people included the famed warlord from the eastern sanctuaries, Nashra the Great. Yep, there he is again. This alone made this group more distinguished compared to the ones that came before. Did he write this? I was very important, so my generation was the cool one. Fuck you.
It's very much what Nashra would say.
Yeah. It's very funny that his all of his bluster ends with him just getting fucking incinerated in a moment with no fighting back. that's the payoff for him talking shit all game. Their world order started a slow decline a few hundred years after their deaths, only to be ended by the Fellowship around year 800. The popular book, The Fellowship, inspired the contemporary people of the time and lifted the 4 people of the Fellowship, Francois, Chambara, Nilvin, and Valatil, to a near godlike status. So
Chambara was the...
Yeah.
Ron Chambara was the tormented one.
Yeah.
He was the skinless one.
Was he the chef?
He wrote poetry, I thought.
He was
the one about the blood torso.
Right, the poet, not the cookbooks.
No, not the cookbooks.
Gordon and Ramsay, the Great One. Their age would last until the end of the 16th century. The Western world was in a dark age at the time, and out of nowhere appeared a new idol of worship, a god of fear and hunger. People forgot the teachings of the old in times of diseases and death and turned on to this new savior. The appearance of the god of fear and hunger started the Fourth Age, in which mankind had to learn to adapt and evolve. As times have progressed, we are still living according to this ideology. Okay. And then the unreadable 17th century poetry. Well, at least every time I attempt this area, we get new lore dump. Alright, let's... If I can remember where he was, I can try not to go there. He's on the left, I believe. Hello? Is that the witch lady? The occultist?
Yeah, that's Marina.
Yeah. Oh, it's not lootable.
Can you not open that door?
I haven't tried it yet. Oh. Hi. Hello, sir. You seem to be made of the floor. Which is an interesting choice. The shelf has miscellaneous bottles and jars. Seems like the room has been used for rituals of some sort. Yeah, some kind of rituals.
I would talk to Marina before talking to him.
Yes. I've let you out, or something.
The sleepy one. We meet again.
Sup?
Not too shabby. Locked up in a fancy room. You know, just a normal Tuesday kidnapping. Enough about me, how are you?
Struggling, to be honest.
Yeah, feels bad, man. There's something very wrong about this place. I don't get it. This is my hometown. Surely wasn't this bad when I last saw it. It's always had its fair share of creeps and religious zealots, but this is a new high, or new low, however you want to put it. I think it's time to pack our bags for good.
Yeah.
Mind if I stick with you for now?
Yeah. Not at all. She kills me immediately.
Nice. I like that she's a little meme lord.
Feels bad, man. Oh my god, a party member. She has an exclamation point. What does that mean?
She has zoophobia.
Engrave?
Engrave a sigil on a party member. The benefit of the sigil varies depending on the god it belongs to. Historically, sigils were carved on the body, but modern practitioner prefers face sigils. You need some face tats?
Get a face tattoo? Simple pyromancy trick to burn your opponents.
That's great. That's what we use with Nashra all the time.
Zoophobia, rhabdophobia. Fear of magic.
You're afraid of magic.
That's not great for me.
And she's a caster, so that's interesting.
She has a knife.
Give her the sickle.
Yeah.
Or the pipe, I guess.
Can cause a momentary stun.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Collared blouse.
If only we had that artificial soul again.
Yeah. I lost my good shit. It's all gone. I just get to be sad. And worst of all, continually confused about what I can currently do because I'm like, oh yeah, that thing. I don't have that. It's like the part that really hurts me when I'm replaying. Whenever I die after making a lot of progress in a Metroidvania, and then I'm like, fuck, what were even the steps I pulled off since I died? Oh no. What long-ass series of things do I need to recreate now? Let's eat the black matter. That'll be good for me. Sea ration. We've got a party map. Oh, right, they follow you in a chain. Which Makes it harder to evade things. Kaiser critique.
Kaiser critique.
Wow.
Contraband.
Yeah. Gonna get me burned along with a book. The Midnight Gazette. September 17th, 1942. The formation of the Marching Men of the Knight's Day marked the day Europa finally jumped the shark. Like Fozzie? Like, what a line to have describing World War II. There are conflicting stories as to whether the Bremen army has truly succumbed to the horrors of the rumors. The rumor does rumors is gay. The rumor come out. There are conflicting stories as to whether the Bremen army has truly succumbed to the horrors the rumors speak of, but it is clear as a day that something vile is brewing under the black and yellow banner of Kaiser's Bremen. Especially the campaigns that took place in the area of Bohemia. Kaiser pursued this area with such vigor that it is, without a question, his endgame. It is hardly a coincidence that Kaiser is opening up the talks about the peace treaty right after his Bremen pig occupied Prehevil, the capital of Bohemia. The Kingdom of Rondon and the Allied forces suspect that this whole Bremen ambition is directly linked to the advanced electronic network experiments that the Eastern Union has been conducting in the area. It is beyond me how the masses fail to see through these plans. Instead, they give credence to Kaiser's madness and place more trust in his perversions than logic. There's no rational answers to the irrational ideologies which Kaiser brings to the table. An article written by Karen Sauer. Ah, it was her. All along. A critic.
She's one of those liberal mainstream media types.
Yeah, World War II was bad, says the lib cucks feminist. What is she gonna have opinions about boob armor next? Oh, there was a door. It's gone now. Oh.
Red herb, nice.
Wait, no, never mind. I thought this was the trapdoor we saw before. It was not.
No. Can you sleep in the bed? To save.
Oh, right. My life's hard. You feel strong killing intent through your sleep. Time to wake up, you piece of shit.
Oh, it's Caligura, the man.
Ah! He came for me. That was unpleasant.
Apparently.
You recognize the person. He is Caligura, also known as the Count Dragul, one of the Capo regime or captains from a rival branch of the family. It's our backstory. You have no idea what he's doing here, though.
We're now finally gonna have a little one-to-one talk.
What do you want?
Him. Just attack him. What do I want? Rich. Very rich. Who sent you? Is it Accardo? You're one of Accardo's fucking soldiers. I recognize your ugly ass mutt face the moment you came walking from the train cabin. Didn't have the balls to act right there in front of all the people. Fucking pussy. Pussy full of maggots.
Ew. I don't remember him on the train.
Me neither. I don't recognize him. I know he was the guy who killed Levi in the last timeline, but...
Yeah.
One wrong move, one wrong word, and you're a goner. Start talking.
We've been told multiple times that he was on the train, so he must have left before we woke up.
Yeah.
Maybe he was in the cutscene when we had no context before we fell asleep.
Yeah. I would say option 2 or 3 are the ones. You wouldn't believe me anyway to intrigue him to let you live so you talk, or why would someone send me after you?
Why would someone send me after you?
That's none of your concern. I'd be more concerned of your own well-being if I were you. I don't know. This is a 50-50.
Yeah. I probably got people after me as well. I ran away from the family.
Not so.
What if he joins? Caligula's measuring your words and looking intensely in your eyes.
A fucking pussy. That's what you are. Family life's too hard for you.
Caligula looks to be thinking what to do next.
Why this place? Why'd you come to this shithole out of all the places in the world?
No reason. Just took the first train that departed Vatican.
Dumb fuck. You really are as dim-witted as you look. You think I believe that for a second? Why the fuck are you here? Better come up with better excuses.
Hey, you better come up with a better excuse. Ricardo did not send me.
No.
I told you the truth.
Now what am I supposed to do with you?
Join my party? Please?
I'll be keeping my eye on you. You better remember where your loyalties lie. I spared your ass right here and now. That doesn't happen often. Consider yourself among the lucky ones.
For a second there, I thought we were gonna get 2 party members in one room.
Be pretty fucking incredible.
Yeah. Can I fucking sleep now? Like, jeez. Didn't even get to have my nap. Dickheads. Let me sleep and... You hear heavy breathing throughout your sleep. Oh my god. No!
Oh, it's him.
The guy from the other...
Oh, he's sketchy.
It's the priest. It's the guy whose
decrepit
head...
priest.
It's the guy whose head we need, I think.
Oh. Well,
Why is my head freaking out?
your adrenaline rush.
Or is it because I'm afraid of magic?
No, I don't think so. I don't think yet.
Well,
I think that shows up pretty much all the time.
Well, I hope we can take him.
Yeah.
Maybe we can destroy his spellcasting
Yeah.
skills, pyromancy.
His right arm has Grogeroth's symbol on it. I don't know about the left hand. Definitely pyromancy trick him if you can.
It says 10, but it's red?
Try it. Just... Yeah, it should be fine. Do it to his torso.
There's torso. You gotta
Just
go take
for...
them off.
It normally...
He's weak to fire.
Oh, he's gonna hurting her. That's not
Ooh.
great.
And she's...
Hold shift.
Yep, X works.
Woo. Right.
Marina
lost her arm. God damn.
God damn it. I was just trying to fucking save, game. You make it so hard for me. Stop casting.
You can try, I was gonna say you can try burning one of his arms now. I just wanted it to apply the debuff as much as it could.
Oh.
Or I wanted to make it so it didn't miss, that is, because it can miss.
Stop having limbs, please. Oh, it's not working. Well, things are going well.
Marina lost both her arms.
Not a good start for us.
No. It might be worth it to recruit her, go through the Caligula conversation, then leave and do something else temporarily, or maybe encounter the priest before sleeping.
Yeah. We're in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Blow his head up. We did it.
Marco's party was victorious.
But
Yeah,
at
but
what
she's
cost?
bleeding, which is
But
not
at what
good.
cost? Search him.
This is
Soulstone.
bad. You can party chat. You should maybe party chat with Marina.
There, she's not bleeding now.
She's got 1 health. This is not great.
We'll see how her glibness plays out when she's like, well, got no arms now. Look at me go. Feels bad, man.
Let's just say goodbye to this place already. This place gives me just the creeps.
Okay.
Oh, she seems pretty okay with it. I guess a spellcaster doesn't really need arms, but
propose marriage.
I'm curious. We could.
We have so many symbols now. We can draw the vagina symbol.
We
Wow.
could. I mean, the one we want is Grogeroth, but I don't know.
Is there a Groger arms back?
Oh no! Look! So there's a Ulmer cross right here. So maybe this is an Ulmer altar, and we need to draw the Ulmer symbol. So maybe it does correspond.
Which I don't have.
Yeah, which you don't have.
I don't know. We don't have a lot of data to go on because magic has never worked.
Yes.
A single time. Ever. Like it refuses to. It's blocked, but not very well. Because we can just go around in either direction. Alright, well, trying to use the bed was eventful. A lot of things happened.
Maybe not the safest place to sleep then. I wonder if that progresses time still, and it's a double punishment for us or not.
Like things have just gotten worse and worse.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, did that just count as us trying? Like, did we progress time by 6 hours twice now?
Maybe.
Or what? You know, because that would suck.
Leather armor. The manor key. Which key for the manor? Like,
probably the one that you would use to open her door.
How would I have gotten here?
I don't know. Oh, going up, you beating the priest and then going up through his door.
Rotten meat. I don't think I'm gonna want to eat that one.
No. I just got over some food poisoning. I can promise you, it's not a fun time.
No, it's not gonna help you fight through zombie World War II. Probably good armor, though. Yep. Good find. Don't worry, we'll protect your torso. It's all you have left. It keeps bothering me that that's the sprite that means it's lootable, but you can't loot these.
Yeah.
Use them as part of the overall thing. I hate these books. Alright, well, let's just see if I can charm the mayor with different dialogue options this time. So we're otherwise gonna want to try to get her in a more... Oh. Can't go there.
I can't go there. I hate him, as simple as that.
You can wait here.
Okay. Be at the doorway over there.
But she won't join you for this.
Watch out for that guy. Yeah. So yeah, we kind of just grabbed her and then immediately got 2 of her arms cut off for no reason because we can't even use her in this fight.
Yeah, but she'll come
That's
with me
annoying.
later.
Yeah. All right, we already did this. All right, let's be nice to him.
Let's see if we can please him. We're probably never what he wants artistically. Like trying to please the artist in BioShock.
Yeah. Say kidneys, I think maybe.
Kidneys.
I understand where you're coming from, but you don't need to look at them so literally. Let's see. Yeah. What about this little squirmy thing? What comes to your mind? Maybe snakes?
Snakes.
Slithering on the ground, yeah. The deceiving one. This one's my favorite. Peculiar fungus. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Family. Like a colony?
Maybe family or a rainy day.
Family.
We do not talk about family on this table.
The atmosphere of the table becomes very cold suddenly.
I don't know about you, but I'm full. Thank you for the company. From what I understand, you are needed in the city. I do have the key, however, I have one last question. Do you support the Bremen army? Are you a man of Kaiser, so to speak? So currently the Bremen are occupying the city. So if he's the new mayor, then we should support the Bremen army.
You think he's working with them because he's been put in to replace the existing mayor as the occupant?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
I support the Bremen army. Well,
I'm afraid you are not the kind I was hoping for. I'm confused. I thought it literally just said... It literally just said in this place that we found that the new people here were the Bremens, and yet he's the new mayor?
May not be tied to the reason.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's intriguing.
Maybe he's fighting against the Bremen. Well, this is not going to go well for me. What if I talk it out?
There's no forgiving. You don't act this way on a candlelight dinner. Oh, you're on a date.
Aww. I'm sorry. Can we just sit down and eat?
That train passed already. We're way beyond that. You ungrateful and vulgar tyke.
You were not able to convince him with your words. How come me talking uses up my turn, but him responding doesn't use up his turn? Makes you think, huh, video games? Checkmate.